I figure these vibes gon' get you right. Yeah, you know, fuck on me.
Hello y'all, I just wanted to come on here and show y'all a tutorial on how to make turmeric and ginger tea with some honey. First you would have to take like 4 cups of water and put in a pot and have it boiling. The water will evaporate, so it might end up being like 3 cups, so that's why I say 4. I use this amount of turmeric and this amount of ginger, like a handful, so it could match up, like, you know, half and half. So I use this much. At first I started off using a lot more, but you could always add. Like if you wanted more potent, you could add, and if you wanted a lot, like if you wanted really potent, I suggest you just make it so you could take shots of it and prep it like that. Like I could also add more and then make like a whole bulk, so that way I could keep it in the refrigerator and then warm it up as I want to drink it. Especially if you're sick, you want to make a whole bunch and then just after it's boiled, you strain it. So I'm gonna show you. I started off using like mashing it with these when I didn't have this in handy. So I used my spoon and I just mushed it. Like eventually it'll mush. But you can also cut it. I just don't like cutting the turmeric because it's very messy. So I just like to go in and just mush it with the spoon. It don't get any messier. Doesn't stain anything else. I can't cut my ginger. If you don't have a musher, you can use a spoon and like a cup, bowl or something. So I'm gonna cut it so it could be easier when I mush it together. And you're gonna use the skin. You're gonna put everything in there. You need all of that. Okay. Just mush it enough so when you boil it, like, you know, all the ginger could get in the water and you can make your tea. And once you strain the ginger, you won't really need the ginger because it's all in the water. So this is how it looks like. Whatever. And then like the more you do it, you're gonna see what you like the best. Maybe you'll like your ginger a little more finer, maybe thicker. I like mine especially with the skin because that's what helps, and it doesn't make it bitter. It's actually good with it. So cut this turmeric. Turmeric is very strong. Yeah. It stains and it's just hard to cut too. Or if you're trying to mush it, that's why I say cutting is better. But sometimes I don't want to deal with that stainage, so I just mush it up. I might have to add more ginger. So you'll see in your pot, like you want it to have a lot of turmeric and ginger, but not like just enough so it looks like it's gonna take all 3 cups. They are gonna have enough turmeric and ginger in it, and not kind of like diluted. Now see, now me cutting this, I see that I have more turmeric than ginger. And I want to match up with the turmeric. Yeah. I'm not doing my old method because I have this now. So this is what you would do. You would take like a thing and just, I ain't got time for that. So I'm gonna go like this. I mean, I like my old way too. But turmeric is really hard to smash. When I make this is how I'll be looking. You gotta get it going. Really mush it. Mush. Okay. So this is how it would be. You can mush it more. Just keep mushing it so I feel like everything is kind of like grainy or like finer. I get tired. So that's it. As you can see, I have more ginger. I'm gonna show the camera. See, I have like very little ginger. So So I probably just want to add like a little more. Okay. This is how it should look. I'm gonna add more ginger because as you can see, the turmeric is overtaking the ginger, so I might just put like a little more on there. And then I'm gonna get to boiling. Like I said, you boil your water first. I'm just doing this just to show you. And you can do it like this as well, but I mean, I feel like it's better having it boiling first. Okay. Add more turmeric here, and this is what I mean about the stainage. So if you cut, be careful on where you cut it and what you use, because it might just stain in for a while. So let me just put that in there. Okay, I got my ginger. I'm adding like this much more just so it could be matched up with the turmeric. And of course, if you find yourself using a little too much of turmeric or ginger, you can always add water and dilute it. Okay, it's done boiling. It's gonna look like this. If you're not having like 3 gas to drink all of it, you want to like take a strainer and put it in a container that you don't care about it getting stained, or you could just pour it directly in a cup like this. I got my hibiscus tea in there, so you'll have it like this and pour it in, and for each cup. But watch it can get messy. Okay.
Kitchen gloves, so you want to take your tea and the strainer, and you want to put the strainer over it, okay? She got messy. She got real motherfucking messy. If I had a glove, kitchen glove, it would be better if I did it. But yeah, she got messy real quick. I'm gonna clean it fast because if not, it's gonna be stained. If you want to get a bigger strainer, because depending on how much ginger and turmeric you have, you will have to like pour in, take out, and whatever. So this is how.
This is the easy part because obviously the straining is the most difficult. You take your tea, pour it in your teacup. Use some honey. It depends on how much honey you want in your tea. Some people just put honey and not no sugar. I do both. I don't know if anybody else handshake like this when they try to take out the honey, but my shit do. How much honey I'm gonna put in there? I'm using that sugar. You could use any sugar, but I suggest if you're really sick, you want to use the best sugar for you, which is probably like organic or natural cane sugar. I'm putting 4 spoons because I usually put 4 big spoons, and I just twirl it. Twirl it, twirl it, twirl it. Okay, it's gonna do in my head. Then you just try it. Okay, it needs more sugar. More sugar up in that bitch. I don't like to use the spoon after I already put it. Boom, boom. And there you have it. Turmeric and ginger tea, and then you have your warm-up tea that you could at least have like 2 more cups of. So, thank you for tuning in. I hope this helps. My first video.